Hi, my name is Nisreen, and today I will be teaching you all about third wave feminism. Now, before we start, I would like to share a quote that I believe exemplifies third wave feminism quite well. It is spoken by Emma Watson in her recent speech on feminism and gender at the United Nations headquarters for the launch of her He for She campaign. And she says, "It is time that we all see gender as a spectrum instead of two sets of opposing ideals." Now, there is just some food for thought that you can think about throughout the lecture. Now, of course, there is no third wave without the first and second, so let's get into a little background info on first wave feminism and second wave feminism. First wave feminism is basically started around the 1800s, and it focused on legal inequalities, particularly women's suffrage. The bare minimum of this is that women wanted the right to vote. The second wave occurred from 1960s to the 1980s. It emerged in the wake of World War II and was provoked by Betty Friedan's The Feminine Mystique. The second wave focuses on the more broader issues than just legal issues, such as reproductive rights and gender equality in the workplace. Now, this third wave of feminism kicked off in the early 1990s and is the response to the second wave. And the third wave is what we currently are living through today. This third wave explores notions of universal womanhood, and it is the redefining of womanhood, gender, beauty, sexuality, femininity, and masculinity. Unlike the second wave, which mainly focused on the experiences of wealthy, white, straight, middle-class women, the third wave takes into account young women, non-heterosexual women, and women of color. This third wave signifies the issues of race, poverty, and sexuality, and how these issues cannot be disentangled from issues of gender. Now, an important activist who coined the term third wave feminism in her famous 1992 article called Becoming the Third Wave was Rebecca Walker. She was an American writer born in 1969, and Rebecca grew up as a child to the feminist revolution, daughter of Alice Walker, who was a second waver. Now, actually, all of these so-called third wavers are children to second wavers. That is why third wave feminism is the expansion of ideas from second wave feminism, and it is the effort to continue to create conditions of freedom, equality, justice, and self-actualization for all people. Rebecca also co-founded the Third Wave Direct Action Corporation in 1992 that soon became the Third Wave Foundation in 1997. This Third Wave Foundation from the website states that it is the only national fund that supports and strengthens youth-led gender justice activism, focusing on efforts that advance the political power, well-being, and self-determination of communities of color and low-income communities in the United States. Now, I really want to talk to you about a current issue of third wave feminism that is very prominent today, and that is rape culture. It is the objectification of women, and men seeing women as objects rather than people. Rape culture is evident when people blame the victim and sadly excuse the rapist. Now, just a little recap, let's talk about this third wave feminism. Now, third wave feminism expands far beyond and past citizen rights and bodily and sexual rights. Third wave feminism takes on a global perspective, and it empowers women within their own cultures and their own communities and within their own voices to actualize change, gain power, and equality. It is so important to recognize these waves of feminism within women's history and see the progress for gender equality that has gone on for so many decades. The quote that I mentioned in the beginning of the lecture is such a great ideal to reach for in this generation of third wave feminism. And the simple, bare ideals of feminism is that women want to have equal rights. Although sadly, we are not at such a point in society where we do have full gender equality, nor do we have this globally. We can only hope that this third wave will be so successful, and then maybe soon we will have a fourth wave feminism. So there's my lecture. Goodbye and have a great day.